Meet George Jetson. His boy Elroy.
Do you like the Jetsons?
I love the Jetsons.
Me too. I just love that Elroy Jetson.
I love that Elroy Jetson too. Do you worry about little Elroy being successful with 21st century learning?
You know, I do. He doesn't seem the type.
I hear you. Poor Elroy having to learn by listening to this little box.
No. The integration of technology and pedagogy has produced exciting, innovative learning experiences for 21st century students.
Then why do you worry about him being successful?
Because the artist who drew him only gave him 3 fingers.
Trends impacting education over the next 5 years. We will see an increase shift towards blended learning, online learning, and technology-driven collaborative learning. The growth in the potential of social network to allow teachers to engage students online. Openness of educational resources and technology is becoming a value. Bring your own device is becoming more common as the cost of technology drops for students, and the role of the educator is being challenged as resources become more accessible on the internet.
And so forth and so on. And part of the learning is how to do the work. So and the learning platform, and that's what we're trying to get. It's for kids to learn how to learn, as well as learn.
In the future, learning will be product-oriented, and students will become entrepreneurial learners. In his book, World Class Learners, Dr. Young Zhao describes the process of students becoming creators through product-oriented learning. Learners will have a product they need to produce, and learning will be driven by the outcomes of that product. There's a continuum of models when implementing project-based learning. Elements that influence the models on the continuum include the outcomes, the project control, and the project setting. On one end of the spectrum is an academic model, where the outcomes are traditional, academic content. The teacher is in control of the project, and the project setting is in the classroom. On the opposite side of the continuum is an entrepreneurial model. Here, the product drives the skills and knowledge that need to be learned. The control is proposed by students and it's approved by teachers, and the project setting is in the classroom and the community. As we move into product-oriented learning, teachers and students will move along that continuum.
What answers should I see in a teaching platform? You worry about what answers you want the kids to get. In a learning platform, you worry about what questions you want to encourage them to ask. How do I get them to ask the right questions? Because if they ask the right questions, then they're going to start pursuing the right information.
A piece of changing pedagogy will include customization. All kids don't learn the same way. They need to learn the same things, but how they learn is open for customization. Agreed upon a set of core curriculum is based on what society is asking of public schools. This is the bedrock upon which customization is built. Teachers need to observe patterns of learning among their students in order to design effective strategies that best fits student learning, making it possible for students to achieve the same ends through different pathways. The overarching theory behind customization is that teachers are learners as well. You are determining the optimal pathways for student understanding rather than simply dissemination of knowledge of content. Customizing for engagement, providing more discovery and exploration ensures quality instruction.
Need a job? You must invent a job. In order to do that, you must have basic knowledge, skills, and motivation. These factors are key because research shows us the longer students are in school, the less motivated they are.
Changes the whole relationship. The same thing is true in terms of access to knowledge. It used to be that the teacher probably had more the newest knowledge available in the community in science, let's say. But now kids can come across a new discovery when they're messing around with their computer and come and report it to the teacher. And say, is that so? Where'd you find it? Where'd you use
Used a
that?
hand like this and said to me, get on with it.